the other way of looking at is, and which is most important in every negotiation, in these 2 days session, if you don't take away anything, but if you just understand the difference between these, position versus interest or interest versus position, I think that will be the biggest takeaway. So position, like I have explained number of times earlier, that position is equivalent to a price or something which is equivalent to price. Sometimes, like Deepak ji also mentioned, it is also equivalent to ego. People find it very difficult to leave their ego. And what happens, let's assume that even if it is not a normal negotiation, discussion, general conversation, but in the general conversation also, let's say among the friends also, when we want to, let's say, go to Sinhagad for hiking or have some night out party somewhere, and then the discussion starts in a group of people, and then somebody is very adamant about one particular location which he visited maybe 2 months ago with another group of friends, and he is hell-bent कि नहीं वहाँ पे जाना चाहिए, and then he starts explaining to the group of friends that what you get there is fantastic food quality, ambience is good. He will start building his argument, and the other friends, most of the other friends are not in favor of that location because वो काफ़ी उल्टा पड़ रहा है, it is too far, वो अपने पास जितना टाइम है उतने उसमें बैठेगा नहीं. That is their set of argument. But this guy, because he is hell bent, he has taken a position कि नहीं ठीक है तो फिर आप लोग उधर जाके आओ, I will not come. Okay. Now we don't term or label these as a negotiation conversation. It's more of a conflict. It's more of a dispute about people or parties are not agreeable to one or the more things. But essentially what is happening is that one person is not showing the flexibility. He has held on to or latched on to a position which is equivalent to ego. So position is also equivalent to ego, whereas interest is underlying needs of the people. What people tell you is what they want. They are not very open to tell you what they need. And when we actually deploy the right approach, which is interest versus position, which is an approach of an interest, we will exactly get what he needs. And as long as you are able to fulfill the need, the want is automatically taken care of. Yesterday we saw that some graphics of that little child in a shopping mall with a mother. That child was looking for some toy or a chocolate, and then finally, let's say, we created a fake story, but the mother settled on the way back we will buy some pizza. So what child wanted was something to keep that child busy. He was not interested really in that toy or a chocolate. उसको जो चाहिए था, उसका जो need था to keep himself or herself busy, अगर वो meet हो गया, then that toy became secondary. Similarly, the price becomes secondary. That is what the negotiation is all about. Alright. So always try to focus on when the opposite party is talking, whether he is making a surface statement, whether he is only telling you that this is what he wants, that I want this and I want that, I want this project to be successful, I want this project to be beautiful, I want this. But why is actually addressing that need part of it. So more you explore on the need part of it, and once you get that insight, you will understand the underlying motivations or underlying incentives. He wants to make this project highly successful. He wants this project to be completed in a record time, and that's why he needs your help. And if you are able to create that, there is nothing like you for him. Then the price becomes secondary. He will say Sun Arc is the best company and I will go with it. Price does not matter because you are basically helping him in the area of his motivation or incentive. Maybe his boss, आप जो परचेज मैनेजर से बात करते हो या फिर साइट मैनेजर है जो आपके साथ डील करता है, उसको इंसेंटिव है कि ये अगर 3 महीने में प्रोजेक्ट खत्म हो गया इंक्लूडिंग सोलर एंड द अदर एस्पेक्ट्स, ही विल गेट एन इंसेंटिव, एंड दैट इज अ बिजनेस ड्राइवर बाय द वे. We will talk about it little later. Again, when time permits us, we'll talk about how can you create value for the people. But these are all linked, a bit of sales here, bit of value creation, bit of creating a differentiator, building features, advantage, benefit in our proposal, creating a win-win proposition, or creating the options. These are all part of negotiation process itself. It makes your job as a negotiator much easier if you have already taken care of features, advantages, benefit, providing him options, making it most competitive, and also addressing their underlying needs. If you are able to do that, your negotiation becomes much more easier. Okay, so that is on the position part of it. Now come to the interest, like I have been repeating that, those are underlying reasons, their needs, why they need it, and their values and motivation. And finally, it is interest which explains why someone takes a certain position. And when they are taking position, they are making surface statements, just like that iceberg, only 10% which is visible to you, and you have no clue why he is behaving, why he is talking like this, or why he is not agreeable to what I am proposing. I have built such a wonderful proposal for him and he is still not agreeable. Oh, but
So no open-ended questions come in play.
exactly, both open-ended question, your patience, your persuasiveness, your inquisitiveness, the way you communicate, the way you build your interpersonal skills, you focus more on relationship for future benefits, all of this will come in picture. So it's combination of multiple things. You need not really remember everything or everything I am displaying on the slide, right? It will come automatically because it becomes part of you. My intention through this program for all the participants is to really become better negotiator, understand the basic nuances of negotiation, what goes into negotiation, because the fundamental thought with which we come and approach negotiation is that we always talk about the price and terms and conditions, but it's not really the case. The actual negotiation is not that. The actual negotiation is always on the interest part of it, and then using the right trait. We are also going to talk about some techniques or the tactics. We are also going to I'm also going to share some tips that you can utilize. So those things you can utilize, but I want you to really get habituated. Start considering every single situation in front of you is a negotiation situation.